Okay, so the Nintendo Switch 2 is looking pretty awesome, and here's some remasters I would like to see for the console. I made a whole video about the games and also the features, so now might as well do the remasters. So anyways, let's start off with Super Mario Bros. 3. That would be an amazing game to see a remaster, just a fresh coat of paint. Throw it into a bundle with other games that you just put a fresh coat of paint on. There you go, we're good. Maybe even The Legend of Zelda. The original Legend of Zelda game is something that maybe a lot of you liked how it looked, or maybe a lot of you are like, how does this look with The Legend of Zelda? How does the story and the timeline stuff? Maybe a fresh coat of paint would make it all go away. Another game would be Baseball Stars. If you don't know, that game is great. It's just fun. It's just a fun game. Maybe we could see some kind of fresher coat of paint for that game. Alright, so maybe just another fresh coat of paint. We would like to see Kirby's Adventures. Okay, so Kirby's Adventures are actually pretty fun games, but you know, sometimes they hurt your head with the little flashing and stuff. I get it, it's an old game. Maybe just add a fresher coat of paint. So yeah, that would be like the NES games. Okay, so now the Super Nintendo games that I would like to see a fresher coat of paint for would be Super Mario Bros. World, or Super Mario World. That's the one. That game is fantastic. It looks great still to this day, but I think maybe some updated controls and just a better coat of paint, like a coat of paint from like newer ages. Maybe it would make a lot of people like it just as much as I do. I'm just saying that game is great. Left for $80. Anyways, another game would be A Link to the Past. So The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past was actually kind of remastered with The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between the World. But if they were to add this to the original one, and then put a coat of paint, and there you go, send it out, throw it in a bundle, I think it'd be pretty well. Okay, so after the Super Nintendos, you know what? I want one more game. The Kirby, what is it? Kirby's Island 3. That game is the goofiest game I've ever seen. It's just a strange Kirby game. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to Nintendo 64 games. Okay, so Nintendo 64. We're going to start off with the original 3 Mario Kart games. I think that if they remaster those or just add a fresh coat of paint, it would make it amazing. Because then the families who buy the Nintendo Switch 2 have something to do, like play Mario Party. They have the first 3 original games, and those games are honestly really fantastic. Add nicer visuals and maybe updated controls, and there you go, just throw it like that. It's pretty great. Alright, so another game that I think would be a nice visual upgrade, maybe the Pokemon Company could work on this one. Pokemon Snap. Now, the original Pokemon Snap is actually really, really fun. It's kind of like the new one, but it doesn't look as good. But anyways, just add the same visuals as the new one, and there you go. Maybe we could call it, it's an annual subscription that gives you updated visuals. Nintendo will probably never do that, but we can see. Okay, then Super Mario 64. Yeah. I think updated visuals for that game would be great. It would be really awesome to see updated visuals. Maybe I'll give it a go. Anyways, that would be really cool. Throw it into a bundle with Mario Party. I mean, Mario Party bundle would be a pretty good thing. You know, 3 games, updated visuals, updated, updated controls, and there you go. All right, another game. What is this? Super Paper Mario. There we go. The original Paper Mario is pretty interesting. Maybe just throw that on to the other chip of many different games. Okay, Kirby's, what is it? The Kirby Nintendo 64 would also be cool. But yeah, I get it that these are all games that are on Switch Online, but hey, I think that this would be looking great on Nintendo Switch, don't you think? Now, honestly, I think that GameCube games look great. But we are getting that on Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion packs. But anyways, here's some nicer coat of paint that we can do for a lot of those games. Okay, so Mario Kart Double Dash. Yeah, that game is great. I want to see it. I don't even think it's coming to Nintendo Switch Online anyways, but hey, let's see it. All right, so even Pokemon Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Now, I think that game looks fine, but hey, what can you really do? I mean, hey, one of these games into a bundle or something for Nintendo Switch 2 would be cool. All right, next up, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yep, you knew it was coming. That game is amazing. So, yeah, maybe we'll see it on Nintendo Switch Online. Maybe we won't. Just add it, and maybe we could see some code of paint. I mean, you know, you could copy over all the assets. I'm not even a game developer, so I don't really know how it works, but I thought that maybe you could just copy over all the assets. There you go. And add a better thing. Okay, anyways, I'm getting off topic a little bit. Okay, so more games that would be really cool. Mario, or on the Wii. Okay, so on the Wii, the Nintendo Wii, let's start off with Mario Kart Wii. We all knew that was coming. Mario Kart Wii is a really, really fantastic game. So, you know, there's still a lot of people who enjoy this game all the way to this day. So, seeing Mario Kart Wii on the Nintendo Switch with some kind of sensor, because the Nintendo Switch remotes can act really well as a Wii mode, actually. So, yeah, maybe we'll see some kind of Mario Kart bundle. Okay, so another Wii game that would be really, really cool would be Super Smash Bros. Wii. Now, Super Smash Bros. Would be pretty awesome. Added into a Super Smash Bros. Bundle, you can see all of the games. You can have fun with all of those games, and that would be amazing. Okay, so there's a lot more Wii games, like Super Mario Bros. Wii. That game is pretty awesome. It's like the original classic, beautiful, you know, one. Maybe we could see some updated things so you can use the Nintendo Switch motion controls or even a mouse. You might be able to use a mouse, who knows. Wii Sports! Yes, that game is great. So, you know, the Nintendo Switch remotes can act like a Wiimote because of like the sensor inside of them. So just add Wii Sports. Hey, we all know that is right there. That's the era of Nintendo games. Super Mario Galaxy 2. You know, you can port it over. Just add some controls. There you go. You're done. Don't even need a fresh coat of paint. Just port it over. Okay. So maybe even Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing on the Wii wasn't horrible, so might as well port it over. Okay. So I would also like to see some kind of Wii Play. Like, you know, Wii Play was pretty interesting. It had the Duck Hunt game. It had the table tennis kind of ping pong game. It also had the pool game, which is arguably great. Like, just honestly super awesome. It had a whole bunch of weird games. It had tank games. Anyways, port it over, you know. Yeah. Okay. Next up, the Wii U. Games that we just need to be ported over. We still haven't seen it, but I'm asking for way too much here. Anyways, moving on. Okay, so we finally got The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Now, this game arguably looks really amazing on the Nintendo Switch GameCube expansion pack thingy, but it's not the upgraded version. It's not the one that got rid of all the Triforce, the hassle of getting the Triforce. So just add the Wii U one, port it over, and there you go. Probably never going to get ported over, but that's probably their way of getting people to buy the expansion pack so they can play the Wind Waker. Hopefully that's not the case. But, you know, you do what you do. Alright, so, anyways, another Wii U game that we still haven't got some kind of port. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Port it over, you're done. Congratulations, Nintendo, you did it. Just add, maybe, if you want, make a Nintendo Switch Online, have some additional content that you get all of those games. Okay, so, anyways, the Wii U, it's got a lot of weird and wacky, fantastic games like Yoshi's Woolly World. That was actually supposed to be maybe coming to the Nintendo Switch, or the Nintendo Switch 2. So maybe hold tight, Yoshi Woolly World fan. I would say Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS. Super Smash Bros. Wii U is really cool, like actually really, really cool. So maybe you can just port that over, and there you go with that. All right, moving on. We've got, of course, the Nintendo DS games. Because the Game Boy games, honestly, well, you know, Nintendo DS. All the Pokemon games, you're done. Congratulations. Okay, next up for the 3DS. All the Pokemon games, you're done. Congratulations. No, I'm just kidding. The Mario Kart 7, I think, would be really cool. Maybe even the Kirby's Planet Robobot. Like, there's a lot of games. A Link Between Worlds. The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds is a fantastic game. I would love to see it. So hopefully, we can see that game. Yeah, just like port it over. Give us a second screen for the Nintendo Switch, and there you go. We're good. If you want, I'll give you $80 Canadian for The Legend of Zelda: Between Worlds. Thank you very much for your service, Nintendo. Anyways, the next 3DS games, there's a lot. Like, I really do enjoy the Super Smash Bros. Game for the Wii U and 3DS, so maybe port that over. It could be good. Yeah. So, anyways, those are a lot of games that I think that would be really cool on the Nintendo Switch 2. We don't have to go for Nintendo Switch, but Nintendo Switch 2. A couple games that I actually missed now that I think about it. I actually did miss Wii Sports Resort. I would love to see Wii Sports Resort on the Nintendo Switch, or just something that, assembles the power of Wii Sports Resort. Yeah, overall. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you have a fantastic day. Consider let me know what your favorite games or games that you would like to see ported over, remastered, add a fresh coat of paint to the Nintendo Switch 2. Anyways, yeah, thanks for being here. And this video was truly inspired by this comment right here. Thank you so much for the idea, by the way. I really, really appreciate it. You have a long list of games that, hey, those are some pretty awesome games that took some very nice inspiration from those games. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. With that being said, see you in the next one.